Won't be long before college campuses are full of students again, but this year Rhode Island has a new law taking effect when it comes to preventing overdose deaths.
Resident advisors, better known as RAs across the state, will now be required to get naloxone training. Drug is commonly known as Narcan. Kate Wilkinson sat in on today's training session at URI.
Students tell me that they've been doing trainings like these before in the past, but they say it's important that they do them not just for the information, but also to build up the confidence to be able to use products like naloxone if they have to. It takes less than a minute for Catherine Ahern with URI's Community First Responder Program to show RAs how to use the life-saving nasal spray naloxone.
And push down. And you just administer Narcan.
A 2020 report from the National Library of Medicine found only 15% of college students have received naloxone training. But a new Rhode Island law requires the training for all college resident advisors. Ellen Reynolds with URI says they've already offered trainings like these on campus in the past.
The incidents are very low in our community, but we also know that we want everyone to be prepared.
The legislation also requires colleges to have naloxone available in all dorms. RA Riley Parker left today's training with naloxone and fentanyl test strips, both of which she says could be useful if she's the first to show up to an emergency.
And I like that I now have those items on me so I can kind of take those whenever I'm responding to a call.
Today's training also focused on what students should do before and after using naloxone, something Ahern says is equally important.
Recognizing the signs, making sure, students can sometimes see that someone's sleeping and they don't want to bother someone. Everything that happens after is really going to determine whether the person overdosing feels comfortable reaching out for help.
This is the third time that RA Ramos Risk has received this training, but he says he still learned things.
I think it's a pretty easy product to use, which is one of the great things about it. You don't need much training to be able to use it, so I feel pretty confident.
The legislation formally takes effect September 1st. Students will be returning to URI next Friday. In Kingston, Kate Wilkinson, 12 News.